what is something that people may get wrong about you?
I feel like the older I get, the more of an open book that I become. However, I don't know, being a mother is and a DVM and a mom at the same time, I think can be a lonely space sometimes, because there's just so much outside of my life as a veterinarian that is so incredibly important to me. So they may not see that part of me, because I am heart and soul 100% passionate about being a veterinarian, and this is what I've always wanted to do. However, I'm also a mother, and when I turn my computer off, it's my full intention to be right there and present with my kids. And as much as I'm working on these, well-being, leadership, communication, these aspects that I think are just incredibly important to learn more about personally, as well as put into this program, I'm working on with my kids. Quick example, we worked on glitter jars over the weekend, and glitter jars are a really fun way to calm down your amygdala and activate your prefrontal cortex. And there's a really beautiful video kind of watching the glitter, come down from the jar. And it was an amazing moment. And I think I want to send all my students a glitter jar, because just when they kind of get it, like, oh, I can stop if I feel upset, if I feel myself getting stressed, just watch the glitter jar fall. And so people might miss that, how much I'm not just saying these things. It's really just a part of who I am, and a part of what I'm working on with my kids too.
What a fabulous answer. And now I have to go find out how to make a glitter jar. So thank you for that. Perfect. The second question is, what is a hidden skill or interest that you have?
Oh, I love this question, because I actually recently activated it, and I am a secret scrapbook lover. If you set me loose in Michael's, I could be there for hours finding stickers, glitter, all the embellishments. And I like to call it BK, before kids. I had lots of time to make scrapbooks, and I loved it, because I love just treasuring those memories. And that's the little piece of me that can be creative. And actually over the weekend, because it was really cold and snowy and yucky here in Boone. And so not only did we make glitter jars, I also made a vision board. And this is something I learned about. The other thing people may not know about me, I get up at 4 a.m. every day, and right behind me is my Peloton bike. And I'm absolutely dedicated to my Peloton bike. And my favorite instructor is Robin Arzon, and she's amazing. And I watched her masterclass recently, which I highly recommend. And she talks about making a vision board. And it's kind of like a large version of a one-page scrapbook, and you print out pictures or images or words, anything that kind of speaks to you, calls to you, somewhere you want to go, something you want to achieve. And so my oldest son and I yesterday afternoon, we just sat down and printed out pictures and talked. And you can't see it now, but my vision board has been started, and it was so much fun. And it kind of activated that scrapbooking part of me that loves to just like throw pictures up, and then we would just talk about it. What does it mean? What does that mean to you? And what it meant to me was something different to him. And it was so much fun.
You were the coolest mom ever. That is such a good activity for anyone, but I love that you're doing that with your kids, because it's showing them that they can have visions, and to be able to talk about these things at such a young age, I think is so important. So that's amazing. This is great. I could just like clip these questions out, and this would be so helpful. The third question is, what is something on your bucket list?
Right now, I'm going to just say it out loud because it's on my vision board. I really want to go to Antarctica.
Oh.
I wanted to go see the penguins, and I'm part of a leadership program for women in STEM that I've been doing over the past year called Homeward Bound. And it's been all online. And the culmination of it is to send 100 women in STEM every year on this voyage to Antarctica. And they had to not do it during COVID. And now it's opening back up again. And I have to figure out how to get myself there. It's not cheap. But now that I see that it's possible, I really want to go. And, for a number of reasons. I really feel like I need to see what the impact of climate change really is in the world. And then to have that opportunity to really be with, 100 women leaders from all over the world, it takes my breath away. So I will say that's probably the top thing on my bucket list right now, is to figure out how to get there.
That sounds incredible. Oh, wow. And finally, your last question is, what is something you are most grateful for?
I am a huge devotee of gratitude, and I have developed I hope, a longstanding habit of journaling about gratitude every day. I have, it's called the 5-minute journal, and it's very short. In the morning, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. And in the evening, 3 things that went well that day. And so I would say it's always my children, my family, my home, just being safe, being loved, and learning and growing are things I'm just so grateful for. Having the space and the opportunity and being lifted up by such amazing mentors in my career that I'm just so grateful for all of it. But really my North Star is, my core, is my family and my children. And I want them to come on all my adventures with me, and I want them to be a part of it. And I want them to experience it, because I want them to see that, it's not just mommy goes to work, then mommy's with you, how can we be a part of this adventure together? So I'm so grateful for opportunities when that gets to happen, and really take them on this journey with me.
Want more from Vet Life Reimagined? Yes, please. Well, check out the main page of Vet Life Reimagined or click on the next video.